It smells terrible, honestly. Cass just got home and my kid sent me a package. I don't know what it is. She told me once I got the package and was ready to unbox it to FaceTime her because she wants to see my reaction, so. Hello, beautiful. You look amazing. We're making homemade Chipotle bowls.
So like if they served them in prison, it would probably be like this.
Chipotle bowls served from prison. Oh, hello, Katsu.
Hi.
Dog link up.
Chicken, that's what a good dog looks like.
Oh, look, a good boy.
Look, a good, beautiful dog.
Thank you so much for sending anything over. My greatest joy in life is opening packages. Beautiful handwriting, as always. I remember the whiteboard that existed in your room that you would always leave an inspirational quote on.
I don't remember that.
It was iconic.
You have insane long-term memory. I don't know about your short-term, but your long-term.
It's true. My long-term memory is much better tan my short-term memory. My short-term memory, non-existent. It's beautiful.
Wow, right? Like somebody from the 19th century. It's so beautiful.
Shut up. Thank you so much.
Open the good stuff.
I can't believe you sent me something for my birthday. Shut the fuck up. This is unacceptable. You cannot do this. This
I'm
is
making up for all the birthdays I've been.
Look at this beautiful packaging, honey.
Gorgeous. Looks professionally wrapped.
Oh my god. Baby, look.
That is so adorable.
Oh my god, unboxing, 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 unboxing. I've never opened a Mega one. Ever. Oh
She's major.
my god. She's so fucking cute. This is the best birthday gift ever. Everyone pray for the frog. We all know why we're here. We're all here for a reason.
The nails look so good.
Oh my god.
They look great.
Thank you.
Please God.
Please God, be the frog.
That is real. This diva is so cute.
My god.
I have a feeling it's in the last one. I just have a feeling.
This one's called I'll Give You All My Love. Children.
Well, so I was like, it's not for my birthday. I was like, what are you talking about?
I was like, why
The
would my kid
delusion is
remember?
crazy. Because we love you. What?
I literally was like, oh, I probably forgot something in my Kim suitcase. But why would she want me to FaceTime her?
Please God. Please.
What are the chances of the last one being the frog?
Oh my god! That is crazy, diva. She's so cute. She's the baddest in the bunch.
Oh.
You're a mother of 3 now.
Literally, me and my children. Me and my kids.
They look just like you.
birthday.
That looks for my candy.
It's so cute.
It's literally I can't believe it. Cass made shakshuka for us this morning.
Sort of.
Sort of.
It's like haphazard.
Thanks, sugar. This looks amazing. I think it's bomb. Thank you. Boston winters are not for the weak.
Yeah, I'm like, how were the program suits and shit?
Yeah.
For two?
First restaurant rejected us. There were not enough seats. Yeah, they said you will not be getting a seat tonight on Lunar New Year's. We're the 4th ones in line, but we made it. We made it, lads. Happy Lunar New Year, belated.
I've been feeling down all night. You tell me it's alright. It's alright, alright, alright. So blue, shining in the
friends, and welcome to another Queer Diaries. I don't know when this will end up being uploaded, but as of right now, it is the first day of February and officially Aquarius season. Coincidentally, also my birth month. I am about to turn 27, which is so strange to say. I feel like I'm still somehow recovering from the years that were lost during the pandemic and perpetually 2 years younger in my mind. But do any of you also struggle with this and your age? I've always been one of those people who really struggle with my birthday. I've shared this before, so I don't want to beat a dead horse, but my entire life, when this time of year comes around, I always become extremely sad. My birthday was never acknowledged growing up, and I just chalked it up to cultural reasons. I think that was just a defense mechanism so that I wasn't hurt by the fact that my parents didn't care about my birthday. And because that was my cultural upbringing, I just never put any emphasis on those kinds of things. I think even to an extremity, I really actively avoided telling people when my birthday was. I wouldn't even tell people what my horoscope sign was for years. If you asked anyone in middle school or high school, they would tell you that I was extremely evasive about my birthday. I don't know what I thought hiding it from all of my friends and loved ones would do. Looking back at it, it's really clear that it was just a defense mechanism to not get hurt if anyone did happen to forget my birthday. Kind of like well, if I just act like it's important, it won't hurt if everyone else acts like it's not important either. Ever since Cass has entered my life, they have been slowly changing my opinion on birthdays in general. Cass threw my first ever birthday party when I was, I believe, turning 23. It was my first and only birthday party. It was balls deep into the pandemic, so it was only Cass and I. And I remember I didn't even know how to feel at the time. I was just so amazed that anyone would go to those lengths just to celebrate a day that I had never really put any importance in before. And every single year since then, Cass has been slowly chipping away at my cold, dead Aquarius heart. And while I am not at a stage where I actively enjoy my birthday, I am at a point in my life where I don't actively pretend like it doesn't exist anymore. And for the first time in my life ever, I actually invited a friend to dinner for the sake of celebrating my birthday. I know to a lot of people that's probably just super normal and not even anything to talk about, but for me, it's kind of a big deal. This is the first time in my life where I don't have extremely negative feelings about myself at this time of year, and having the sense of peace and contentment is still really new to me. Not me tearing up like a little bitch. In any case, let's go ahead and get ready and see what makeup look we come up with. This trip to Boiling Crab is just a little bit of a pre-celebration. My birthday is actually on February 5th and today's February 1st. And Cass has apparently been planning a secret trip for my birthday. I don't know where we're going yet, so we will see. But let's go ahead and do my makeup. On. Do you guys ever, like, in the middle of your makeup just start having a mental breakdown and think that you're hideous and you're like, this is just, I should just stay home and just not? Let's keep going. I'm gonna keep the bottom half of my face very demure since the eyes are, there's a lot going on. We must continue.
Care what people say. To be true, it's all about you.
Y'all know that I love a thematic moment, and seafood boils always have corn. It's one of my favorite parts. So we're gonna wear our corn clips today. Cass is getting me my crab earrings. Crab earrings secured. And then obviously we gotta put on our bad boys. A crab earring and a shrimp earring. Wow. I think I'm gonna switch out the crab one for a lobster because it's more visible. Though I don't have lobster money, so this is a purely aspirational earring. Wow, I feel incredible. Brought gifts, which is so sweet.
I love wrapping.
And that shows. Absolutely stunning.
It's very heavily wrapped.
Oh my god! Shut up.
It's from the 20s. She's a mayo spoon.
That is so side.
This is incredible.
Well, and I was thinking all the different sauces you could ladle with.
You're gonna watch me eat cereal in it.
And I feel like
so
this.
much.
You could pull one side and I'll pull one side. Oh, sorry.
This is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Obsessed with this.
This is gorgeous.
Wait, I'm like gonna
my God.
keep the cellophane.
What are these? Oh my god. Fucking lying. They're gorgeous. It looks like a seashell. It's so beautiful. You're fucking lying. Peach. Thank you so much.
Oh my god, from the 40s. Fire King Peach Luster.
This is literally stunning.
Thank you
And,
so much.
yeah, of course.
Uncle Kevin,
trust you.
please. I'm scared, Uncle Kevin. How do you get Uncle Kevin?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you are just perfect.
Simply radiant.
Oh yes. Oh
That
yes.
is very cute.
Oh yes.
That is very cute.
Oh wow, why does chicken look beautiful?
Look at that, Diva.
Who looks so cute? I feel beautiful.
Oysters, oysters, oysters.
Size going in.
I'm so excited. Happy my birthday, everyone.
Happy your birthday.
Happy birthday to you, Sai.
I'll tell you, this is like the first birthday that Sai has been actually willing to celebrate. So you're here for a very privileged experience.
I love the journey of people like learning to celebrate their birthdays.
Yeah.
I love the shrimp brains so much.
These are so good. Wow. Happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday to you. Wait, you need a picture. I need to take a picture of you with all this stuff in the crown prize.
Yeah, legendary status.
Oh my god, you're so cute. Hold on. Oh, you're so cute.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Camden, would you like to do the honors
Oh my god, fuck
of
yeah.
dumping
Hold
out on the table?
First of all, get into this corn with tartar sauce.
Wow. Cass is giving me their coins. This is my third corn tonight.
Distinctive.
Good morning, everyone. We just woke up from an amazing seafood boil last night.
Oh, so good.
But the reason why we're gathered here today, like I told y'all yesterday, Cass has been planning a secret trip for a really long time now. And in order to be able to properly pack for where we're going, Cass has to reveal to me the location. So where are we going for my birthday, baby? They're very excited to share.
He's like, oh my god, where are we going?
Chicken's coming too. We are going Maine. And on February 6th, I have arranged for us, you and me, to go ice fishing.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I hired a guide and I got our fishing licenses, and so February 6th we're gonna wake up early and we're gonna drive to a lake and he's gonna do everything for us so that, like, you know, it's like safe, and they build a little thing around you and you sit and you ice fish, and that's what we're gonna do.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Thank you!
Wait, how far is Maine?
4 hours. Yeah, it's like 4 hours.
I have literally, since the beginning of our relationship, basically, have been talking about ice fishing.
It's been such a long, sustained head game. Because the other night we were watching YouTube and Sai was like, oh my god, let's watch this ice fishing video. And I was like, what do you even like about ice fishing? You know, like just trying to like play it off, but in my head I was like, oh my god, we're totally going ice fishing. Yeah.
Yeah, we go ice fishing, baby.
Oh my god, you guys, what is my ice fishing outfit gonna be? Get ready with me to go ice fishing, bitches. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go pack. Cass is showing me where we're staying. This is stunning. Wow. Thank you, sugar. I'm so excited to go.
It's really beautiful.
It's gonna be below zero. So apparently Cass hired a man who's gonna take us to these coordinates that he sent.
Not scary.
That lead us
It's
to a
legit.
lake and we go fish in it. You guys don't understand. My relationship to ice fishing has existed even prior to Club Penguin's existence. That's how long I've hyperfixated on ice fishing. I can't believe it. I've waited 27 years of my life in order to go ice fishing. Thanks for making my dreams come true. Ah, isn't that exciting? Jimmy, Mommy's going ice fishing.
He's like, can you believe this, guys? Just the other day, a chicken knife.
Holy pain in his eyes.
He's in a very weird mood today, you guys. Hello, friends. We are one day out from the main trip and I have to pack. I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to bring these past couple of days, but I have never had to pack for 0-degree weather. I've also never had to pack for ice fishing before. We would just kind of pack together and we'll see what I end up bringing. So let's get to packing. So this is my weekender bag. I love this bag, but I only like to use it on road trips because I have flown with it before and honestly, it's just too heavy. This is it empty, and while I'm not actively struggling, it's definitely heavy. So we're gonna be in Maine for roughly 4 days. The issue that I'm struggling with, while I have been in 0-degree weather before, I have never sat in it. Because we'll be ice fishing, I assume there'll be a hole in front of us, obviously, where we're holding our rods to fish. And I'm just trying to envision sitting there for at least an hour or two, just out in the cold. So I'm wondering how many layers I will need to bring in order to not freeze to death. Also, I'm realizing right now that I should probably take a moment to explain to you guys why we're going ice fishing. Everyone that Cass has told about the surprise has since contacted me and been like, why the fuck are you going ice fishing? Because that's so strange, apparently. I am a big fish lover. I have a lot of nostalgic memories about fish. I've actually only gone fishing around 3 times in my life. And I think because those 3 times were such extremely positive experiences, I now have just these heavenly thoughts about fish. When I was in the 5th grade, I went to Vietnam and it was one of the only times that I ever got to meet my grandpa. And I remember he lived on this shack almost that overlooked a huge body of water, and I remember his room being completely empty and there was only just a little cot. And I remember meeting him and being a little scared in the way that, I don't know, children might be scared of old people. I don't know if you experienced that as a kid, but I remember him approaching my little sister and I, and he asked me if I wanted to go fishing. When I responded yes, he snapped just a bamboo that was growing on the side, had a piece of twine, and fashioned a handmade fishing rod for me, almost like Animal Crossing style. It just materialized what felt out of thin air. And we proceeded to just take 5 steps out of his house to the body of water. And I so clearly remember the fish nipping at my feet. I remember standing there for hours and my grandfather and I just fishing together. And we ended up catching 3 or 4 fish that day. And it was so exciting. And I remember how scared I was when we would pull the fish out of the ponds. We had to put the live fish in these buckets and they were splashing around and I was so scared. One of my aunts took my hand and asked me how I would want the fish cooked because that was my catch of the day. And this is such an inane, mundane memory, but I remember eating that fish and just being indescribably happy. I didn't really have that many positive memories of my family growing up, but this was basically the first and only time that I ever got to interact with my grandfather. And while he is a flawed individual, I'm so grateful that I have this memory to cherish. And honestly, ever since that memory, I've been kind of obsessed with fishing. I've downloaded every fishing fishing game, every aquarium simulation game. I've owned fish before that I've loved and cherished. After this summer Vietnam experience, I ended up not traveling for the next 10 years. And because I lived in California my entire life, I had never really seen snow. So when I was younger, the idea of being in a cold climate was completely alien to me. And so I think I just really romanticized the idea of ice fishing. I was like, oh wow, I really loved fishing with my grandfather. I feel like I would also really love seeing snow and fishing. And I've kind of just always talked about it. I would always mention it to Cass. Oh man, I hope I get to go ice fishing one day. I would tell all my friends and they would end up teasing me. Why the fuck do you want to go ice fishing? That's so fucking weird. You just sit there in the cold for hours. And all that said, that's the reason why I'm obsessed with fish. And that is also the reason why Cass so kindly gifted me with ice fishing. I'm literally so fucking excited. You guys have no fucking idea. Let's go ahead and come up with our ice fishing outfit now. Let me show you guys the hair clips that I will be wearing. Look! I bought these hair clips in Vietnam years and years and years ago in the hopes that I would soon go fishing. And I haven't, not until this very moment. So I'm very excited. Look at that. Enough talking, I'm just stalling. Let's go ahead and start packing. I woke up to an email from Cass saying birthday packing list. And when I opened it, look at this. I'll insert it onto the screen. But Cass made this birthday packing list for me. And it's like the sweetest thing ever. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow this list and hopefully we're done packing soon. Hello friends, I am in the middle of trying to apply DIY at-home lash extensions. Listen, if you are at all interested in beauty, y'all know these DIY at-home extensions have been so fucking popular. I love the idea of them so much, but honestly, I've tried to do this at least 3 or 4 times on my own. You can see from the lashes that are missing from this pack, and I failed miserably. These kinds of temporary lashes are supposed to last for around 5 to 7 days, but I can never get them to last more than 24 hours. So clearly I'm doing something wrong, but I'm watching YouTube tutorials, have followed so many TikTok tutorials, but sometimes you just need an in-depth 20-minute video of the whole activity. Let's try together. There's this bond and this seal that it comes with. I'm using the brand Ardell. I don't know, guys. I look like a glazed donut because of my skincare. Here are the lashes. What do you think, Cappy?
I think you slayed and devoured.
Now, the real question is, will these stay? If they can, huge success.
Chicken is beautifying himself today too. Took a bath.
Something smells yummy.
It's me.
It smells like a burrito. It smells like a freshly roasting bagel or pretzel.
Eggs and toast with chili crisp.
Wow. Cass didn't even invite me for breakfast.
Okay,
Crazy.
no. That's because you have breakfast.
Wow.
Already planned out in the fridge, ready to be microwaved. Don't try to spin that.
What do we think of the lashes, lads? How are we feeling? Man, I dropped our flower Lego set a couple of days ago and I've just been slowly trying to put it back together. Cass can't even stand to look at it because it makes them so sad. I'm just slowly trying to put all the petals back together. Okay, I didn't do a perfect job, but better than nothing, right?
Hello friends! It is my birthday tomorrow, and because Cass is surprising me with a birthday trip, my friends and I are gathering tonight to eat one of my favorite foods at one of my favorite restaurants here, and it's Hot Pot! I'm just feeling excited and grateful, and honestly a little tired, but a sip of coffee will help me with that, I'm sure. The idea of being able to eat hot, boiling soup and dipping tons of delicious, green, vibrant ingredients into a spicy mala broth and a golden yellow chicken collagen broth, specifically on a very cold winter night, sounds honestly like heaven, and I couldn't have asked for anything better for my birthday. So I'm very, very excited, and the next vlog that you guys will be seeing from me will be my birthday trip. Tomorrow I turn 27, and I'm really excited about that, which is a nice feeling. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!